Item 3.1, this is a proposal from Supervisor Stone to adopt an order initiating an amendment to the ordinance regulating targeted residential picketing. And Supervisor Stone, did you want to make any comments at this point?
Sure, Mr. Chair. We've reviewed the ordinance, and we've often had speakers that have come up that have felt that the ordinance was too restrictive. It was copied off of pretty much San Diego's ordinance that required protesters to be 500 yards away from a residential property line. We thought that we were being rather generous when we said it would be 30 feet, and we have had some issues in the county where we've had some sex offenders that have been potentially going to be moved to our county, and we'd like to get in their face, if you will, and make sure that we have the ability to protest and show our disdain for the placement of sexual registrants in our county. So I've been working with Ms. Walls, who's been a stalwart opponent to sexual registrants locating in our county, and I met with her, and we've, I believe, reached a consensus that we're going to reduce that 30 feet to 3 feet. My only concern is that we allow a public safety, fire, or police to intervene in the case that things get a little bit heated, and to protect not only the protesters, but protect maybe some of the innocent bystanders that reside within some of these homes that are being protested against. So I think it's a worthwhile compromise, and we'll monitor it with our Sheriff's Department and ensure that it does what it's intended to do.
All right, and I'll call on our speakers. First, Gary Grant. And he'll be followed by Julie Waltz, who has asked for 6 minutes.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the board. My name is Gary Grant. And I followed this process up from the word go, I think, in the relationship to Mr. Stone's concerns, and it was all to do with Scientology. Now, not everybody gets protested. Protests are justified by the public if they feel that they're concerned in the relationship to the activities that's going behind the walls. And as I heard on television just recently, and the newspapers reflected that, the Scientology organization appears to have many issues of concern. Now, if Mr. Stone is producing this argument and for a 3 feet premise because of a whim of working along with the Scientology, then I'm absolutely against it. If there was any justification of reason of safety, I could be for it, but I can't be for something that has been in existence for a long time, and to establish a lot of work, especially at this time of the economy, to start changing things. It's not necessary, in my opinion, and I think that it's a favor to someone within a jurisdiction that might not be satisfactory to our lifestyle. Thank you.
Next, Ms. Waltz, and then Ms. Waltz will be followed by, is it Mark Bunker?